Hey everybody, this is Josh from Broken River Farm. Out here taking a look at the golf cart. So I have some batteries. I got in this golf cart and the batteries were dead when I bought it. They charge back up. I got a smart charger. It generally says they're pretty good. It says they're fully charged. The problem we run into is it says they're still desulfonating after months of holding on to it. So I bought an inexpensive hydrometer to give me the specific gravity. I'm going to go through and quickly check all these. These batteries on this end all have these quick detach caps. I did put water in them when I bought them. The caps just work like that. You pop them off. That battery had screw-on caps like that. It's very similar. They were just individual turn-ons. So the purpose is you put the hydrometer, it gives you specific gravity. You know, it tells you bad, fair, good. I actually don't know what the specific gravity of these batteries is supposed to be. Ooh, can't talk. But I'm going to check to see if there's anything outstandingly bad about them right now. I'll check them all. Probably zip through this with the video. If I find anything bad, I'll let you know. Testing the first one, you know, I get in here and I give it a good squeeze. Fill it up to the full mark. It's actually sitting down at about 1225, which is just on the line between fair and recharge. And this has been fully charged. Matter of fact, it's still sitting on fully charged. Let me disconnect that. So, kind of confusion. You know, check the next cell. And that one's sitting at 1250, which is between fair and good. I don't know if y'all can see that too well. Right there. So it looks like I might have one battery or one cell that's kind of weak. This one's very similar, right there on good and fair. This one's well up in, this one's between 1275 and 1300, so it's well up in the good. This one's 1275 up in the good. That one's also good. So I'll run through them real quick and let you know. It looks like we have a couple of already weaker cells. That one's done. There's nothing in that one. It doesn't even look like, it just looks like water. Similar. Nothing. That one's done. Once the flow stops pushing it up, and this battery's pretty, but it looks like it only has water in it. Yeah, that battery has a little bit, but not much. So let me go back to one of these over here. Make sure nothing's broken. Yeah, see that one's sitting on top of fair. So this battery here is not doing too hot. Well, none of these batteries are doing too hot. So they're either not getting charged properly. I mean, it's a 48 volt charging system, but it definitely looks like I have some bad batteries, or at least some bad cells, or not enough acid in them maybe. I'm gonna do a little research. I may need to run to the hardware or to the auto store and see if I can even get battery acid anymore. But yeah, it's definitely some bad batteries in that chunk, which is amazing that it goes at all. But anyway, that's kind of how you test them. Again, this is just from Napa, I think. Yeah, it's Napa. Like I said, just does a specific gravity, which is, you know, how much of the how many ions are actually in the water, essentially. So if it's got a bunch, it's good, it means it's fully charged. I mean, the charger over here says it's good, so what that means is that the good cells are kind of picking up for the bad cells, but like this cell's terrible. And that may be why this charger over here thinks it needs to desulfonate everything, simply because there's just nothing there. They still all have about the same amount of water, like I said. So, well, I'll do a little research, come back for maybe tomorrow, maybe a couple days, and see what I want to do. Thanks for watching, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and watch out for another short follow-on. Oh, hey everybody, this is Josh from Broken at the Farm. No, actually I think this is a continuation of the video, so I don't have to say that. I got some battery acid. So what I'm going to try and do here is this battery that's absolutely dead. I'm going to see if I can I'm going to work on replacing some of that with some of this. I bought some motorcycle battery stuff. It's not quite as high as specific gravity as I would have liked, but we're going to see if we can. I don't know, I'm not using this quite right, but kind of scary. Like I said, this may just be an overall dud battery. So let's see if we can get something out of it when I put the new one in. Anyway, this is going to be interesting because it's got a little nozzle, and you aim it and then you squeeze it gently. The most terrifying concept about this is if I let that little nozzle just come flying back out. I think it's flinging it everywhere. Okay, I need to put some air in it. I could probably take the cap off, make it go faster, but frankly at this point I think caution and slowness is better than hammering it out as fast as humanly possible. Okay, that's pretty full right there. So let that fill up, and grab the tester, and see if we get any kind of improvement. It's slightly better. It still says recharge, so I will repeat this step and then we'll throw it on the charger and see if it helps. I don't know if it's going to help or not. It may just need new battery. But it is higher than it was. So on to the next cell. All right, everybody. So I refilled this battery almost completely with, well, I put 2 liter or 1.5 liters of liter cola, just to get a large. Anyway, put 1.5 liters of new electrolyte in this battery, and I recharged. I have one kind of low cell here. Everything else is great, so I replaced this cell here. I'm going to take the Golfcart over outside and get some water so I can rinse off the top of the battery because it's covered in acid. Going to do the same with a couple of the other batteries. I'm trying not to get my electronics down here wet, but then I'll come in, put it back on the charger, let it sit for a couple hours, check it, see how that goes. I'm hoping once it starts charging, it'll do a better job. But I'm not holding my breath. It looks like for some reason, the charger, the original charger, is corroding really bad over here by the battery. Nothing else is, just that one. But I'm not using that. They have to get a new charger. Anyway, I'm gonna take it out and get it washed. Dispose of it. I'm probably gonna end up keeping. Well, I'm gonna keep the old battery acid. I mean, it still has some acid to it. I might try and use it to see if I can etch some metal or something. I don't know. I know it'll have some acidity to it. Other than that, I'll just get a bucket and put a bunch of baking soda in it, a little bit of water, dilute it all, wipe it out, and then dispose of it. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll come back in a little while and check the batteries and see how they're doing. But talk to you sec. Hey everybody, back. So the smart charger says it's charged. So I'm going to do a quick check on a couple of these cells and see if adding this acid to it helped any at all. Probably didn't. I mean, it's probably just a bad battery that I'm going to have to replace at some point in time, but if I can get it to live a little longer. That one's still showing needs charging. That didn't help. Not even a little bit. Yep. Sulfuric acid on, friends. And then that one says it's fair. So well, we'll let her run for a while. Let the smart charger do its thing. Let me drip some acid everywhere. And, well, all I can really do is hope at this point in time. Like I said, it needs, I mean, unfortunately, when I bought this golf cart, despite the advertisement of new batteries, they had been let go dry. They hadn't been maintained. Probably a lot of charging cycles. So, and one's different. I don't even know where the I don't really see the manufacturer's date on them or anything. I'd have to pull them out probably to get that. But one's different than, well, at least the caps are different. They're the same type, but again, I don't know what they did with them. I don't know how well. Obviously, they didn't maintain them because they were low on water. Hopefully, it'll give us a little more juice and let us roll by for a little bit longer. But yeah, I said I'm probably looking at having to spend the money on that at some point in time. Oh well. See how it's working now.
Ride her till she dies. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTubey stuff. I'll talk to y'all later.